their business enterprises. Also state political subdivision of a state or state agencies, and American Indian tribal members if ag land is tribally owned or held in trust for the tribe by the U.S.
All right, sounds good. And where can I get more information?
You can visit any one of your local FSA offices, or you can go online, as I mentioned previously, to www.fsa.usda.gov.
Okay, sounds good. We're talking with Kerry Smith this morning, County Director for the Eddy and Foster County FSA office. Anything else this morning, Kerry?
Yes, I just want to send one reminder out there for the producers. I know a lot of them are wrapping up planting, or getting close to wrapping up their planting, working around all these rains. And did want to send out a reminder to everyone, for those producers that have not picked up their 2014 acreage reporting maps, please come into our office and pick them up as soon as possible. Sandra, we will be mailing out acreage reporting postcards for producers to come in and start reporting their acres within the next week. So they'll need their maps to do that. So please come in and pick up your maps.
All right, sounds good. Thanks so much, Kerry. Dion, now you wanted to touch on the tree planting programs, correct?
Right. Of course, there's the NRCS programs like EQIP, but I've got 3 that are going to be available this year outside of NRCS. One of them, the North Dakota Association of Soil Conservation Districts, received a grant through the North Dakota Outdoor Heritage Fund for tree planting. This is intended to protect soil from erosion, protect water quality, wildlife, and farmsteads. And what this is going to do is it will provide a 60% match up to a maximum of $25,000. So it can cover the planting, weed barrier fabric, and tree tubes. The program is going to emphasize tree diversity and North Dakota natives. And so anyone interested in applying is going to have to submit an application including the tree plan by August 15th.
Okay.
There are also 2 programs available from the North Dakota Forest Service. These also prioritize North Dakota natives and species diversity. One is the Forest Restoration Initiative. This focuses on riparian forests, but it also includes rural plantings impacted by flooding or other forest health issues. So there is a possibility in our area, even though we don't have a major river going through here. It provides 50% cost share up to $15,000 for forest restoration. Excuse me. It would include tree removal as long as accompanied by replanting. And applications for that program for next spring should be done sometime this fall. The other one you've heard of from me before is the Tree Conservation Assistance Program. This is for smaller plantings. It will cover up to 75% of the cost, but the maximum is only $1,500. Applications for that one, I don't have an exact date yet, but they're probably going to be due in September. Now, for all 3 of these programs, the application does have to include a tree plan, so you're going to want to come in early to get that plan done so we can include it with your application. So these are 3 programs that don't go through the NRCS process that are possibilities that we could try for. For any kind of tree planting, I think we can at least have a chance to apply and see if we can get you in.
Okay, sounds good. Now, you want to talk about Root View boxes at Runnings, right?
I just set these up. There's not going to be much to see there just yet because I only got the seeds planted yesterday, but if you go down to Runnings, out in front, I think it's on the north side of the doors, you'll find 2 brown boxes with glass sides, and what that is we've planted them with some common cover crop species. And I think the kids are going to especially enjoy this, but I think the producers should also take a look and see. You're going to be able to see the roots growing down and see what these cover crops are doing underground, which is the most important thing that they're doing out there.
Yeah. So that's just right at the entry there at Runnings? Or?
Just out front, just
Okay.
North of the entry a little ways.
All right, sounds good. Also, the Keep North Dakota Clean poster contest winners for Foster County.
Yes, these are the local winners, not state winners, but they're the ones for Foster County. We're going to have their posters displayed at the district's booth at the Foster County Fair, so please go by and take a look. We have for the 3rd graders, Autumn Munson, and also Hudson Top from over at the Midkota School. Also from Carrington in the 4th graders, we have Lauren Skadberg and Addison Hornert. I think I'm mispronouncing that. Is it Hornert?
Hornet.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. And also in grade 6, Sakara Pruitt for special needs. So these all of their posters will be displayed at the county fair at the booth.
That starts the 24th, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes, the 24th.
Sounds good. And also, is there anything else about that?
Just that I think we're going to have our usual door prize out there, so come and take a look and sign up for the door prize. Just before the fair, we're also, as I said, we're trying to get our trees in the ground. It's getting late enough that if we don't get them in there soon, it doesn't pay to plant them. So we're really trying to get trees in the ground in a hurry here. But as soon as we're done planting, we always have our excess tree sale. These are conservation grade trees. They're not the big ones you get at the commercial nurseries for the most part, but they're good trees, and we'll have the excess ones for sale. At this point, I'm thinking it's probably going to be on Friday, June 20th, but we'll let you know for sure probably next week, and we'll put it in the newspaper.
All right.
But Friday, June 20th.
All right, sounds good. We got a little bit of time left here, Dion. You want to talk about the Conservation Achievement Award as well, right?
Yes, we do this every 2 years. We pick someone in the county that we think has been doing a good job toward soil and other resource conservation. And this year the board picked Wes Miller because of the work he's done. He's planted a lot of trees. He's got his tree service that he's transplanting trees for people. And we think he's doing a good job. He's really promoting planting trees and conservation. So he will be our Conservation Achievement Award winner for this year. He'll be acknowledged at the State Association of Conservation Districts meeting in November.
Okay, sounds good. And then first grade tree planting as well.
We did that back on May 16th, so you've already missed it, I'm afraid, but the trees are out there. We do this every year with the first graders. We planted 2 trees. There's a maple that's at the high school and a crabapple tree out at the park. We're going to get labels on them soon so everybody can see which class planted which tree. And what we're hoping is that when they're seniors, they'll come back and take a picture with their trees so everybody can see how both the kids and the trees have grown.
All right, sounds good. Well, thanks so much, you guys, for stopping in. We really appreciate it. We were talking this morning with Dion Schaaf. She is the district manager for the Soil Conservation District, and also Carrie Smith, county director for the Eddy and Foster County FSA office. And that concludes today's segment for Here's What's Happening in Carrington and New Rockford and surrounding areas. Today's segment brought to you by Creative Treasures on Main Street in Carrington. You can see them for screen printing, embroidery, floral bouquets, and balloons. That's Creative Treasures on Main Street in Carrington. It's 8:36 this morning, and sports is coming up next from the Dakota Sports Network right here on KDAK. And then we'll talk local sports. Of course, we had Carrington Legion Post 25 baseball in action last night in Washburn, so we'll talk more about that. And here's sports on KDAK.
This is Dakota Sports Network. I'm Steve Carlson. Josh Willingham smacked a 3-run homer. Brian Dozier drilled a 2-run shot.